Hello, everyone. My name is Pankaj, and I have with me Vicky Sharma. We will be discussing today about the book which is being written by Gurudev. But before that, let's get started with the brief philosophy of Siddha Yoga, what it is, and how you should be doing it. So, I'm presenting a video. Please watch it carefully.
What is yoga in the true sense? Yoga is not only about physical postures or the asana. Yoga is the union of the soul with the divine. Patanjali Yoga Sutra, a treatise on the Indian yoga philosophy, is the collection of 195 aphorisms. In the second aphorism of chapter Vibhutipad, sage Patanjali says, cessation of the tendencies of the mind is yoga. In Samadhipada, the first chapter of Patanjali Yoga Sutra, the sage has explained from aphorisms 24 to 29 that yoga, or union with the divine, can be attained only by chanting the divine name. What is in the universe is within, and what is within is in the universe. The divine power whom we seek outside actually resides within us. Gurudev Sri Ramlal Ji Siyag introduces you to the one within you through Siddha Yoga. Meditation on Gurudev Siyag's photograph induces automatic yogic movements. Why is a lifeless photograph of Gurudev Siyag able to bring about such a phenomenon? Gurudev attained the Gayatri Siddhi in 1969 and the Krishna Siddhi in 1984. As a result of attaining these two siddhis, yogic movements occur automatically when meditating on his image. There are two things that a seeker needs to practice: chanting of the Sanjeevani mantra, meditate on Gurudev Siyag's photo. This is the same Sanjeevani mantra about which many years ago Maharshi Aurobindo said that it is a secret and mystic mantra and not yet revealed. On which part of the body should one meditate? Our sages have divided the human body into two parts. The first part consists of 9 openings. They are the eyes, ears, nose, mouth, etc. These 9 doors open towards the world. The second part consists of the 10th door. It is the Agya Chakra, the third eye. This eye opens within. One should meditate on the third eye spot. By chanting the Sanjeevani mantra, the Kundalini, or the divine feminine energy, gets awakened. The awakened Kundalini takes control of the body, life force, mind, and intellect of the practitioner and induces yogic movements during meditation. Yogic movements can be in the form of asana, mudra, bandh, pranayam, and many more. These automatic yogic movements free the seeker from all kinds of diseases. By this spiritual practice, a seeker is freed from addictions too. You don't have to quit alcohol, cigarettes, or drugs. Instead, these things will leave you on their own due to the end of demands from within by the change of tendencies. By chanting the Sanjeevani mantra, a seeker experiences intoxicating joy and bliss. A seeker acquires intuitive knowledge and can see and hear unlimited past and future during the meditative state. Gurudev Siyag's Siddha Yoga takes the seeker to the pinnacle of spiritual evolution leading to liberation. The objective of Gurudev Siyag's Siddha Yoga is the divine transformation of mankind. For Shaktipat initiation, listen to the Sanjeevani mantra in the divine voice of Gurudev Siyag.
अब वो मैं आपको दीक्षा दूंगा तो आपकी कुंडलिनी जागृत हो जाएगी, वो आपका शरीर, प्राण, मन और बुद्धि अपने कंट्रोल में कर लेंगे और ऑटोमेटिकली योग होगा। आप चाहोगे तो नहीं होगा। जिस अंग में कुछ गड़बड़ है उसको टोन अप करेगी कुंडलिनी, स्टिमुलेट करेगी, और जब तक वो ठीक नहीं हो जाए योग होता रहेगा। निर्गुण निराकार और सगुण साकार दोनों शक्तियों का मुझे साक्षात्कार हो गया, सिद्धि प्राप्त हो गई। इस प्रकार दोनों सिद्धियां होने के कारण से मेरी तस्वीर से योग होना शुरू हो गया। ये अचंबा आज तक नहीं हुआ। तो इस प्रकार आपको केवल नाम जपना है और ध्यान करना है, और मुझे यहां देखना है। मंत्र एक ही गुरु का चलेगा और ध्यान मेरा करना पड़ेगा। उसके बाद में आपकी छुट्टी। अगर मुझ में कुछ गुंजाइश है तो काम अभी शुरू हो जाएगा। मैं आपको आपसे खुद से इंट्रोडक्शन करूंगा। आप क्या हो? आप शरीर नहीं हो, ये आत्मा है। आत्मा अजर अमर है। तो मंत्र है क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग, क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग। तो इसको जपना है राउंड द क्लॉक। तो किसी बीमारी से ग्रसित हो, इससे ठीक हो जाओगे आप। अच्छा, अब ध्यान करो भाई 15 मिनट। यहां मुझे देखो और नाम जब चालू रखो। कोई प्रकार की योगिक क्रिया हो तो घबराएगा नहीं। 15 मिनट ध्यान करो, 15 मिनट में अपना बंद हो जाएगी। मन ही मन जपो, और जीव नहीं रहना चाहिए। क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग, क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग, क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग, क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग, क्लिंग कृष्ण क्लिंग।
Method of meditation. Sit comfortably facing any direction and look at Gurudev Siyag's picture for a while. Then close your eyes and pray to Gurudev to help you meditate for 15 minutes. Now, while focusing on Gurudev Siyag's image at the third eye spot, mentally chant the Sanjeevani mantra without moving the lips or tongue. If you experience any kind of yogic movements during meditation, let them happen. They cleanse the body from all kinds of afflictions and clear the pathway for spiritual progress. Try this and experience a whole new world.
Jai Gurudev. Now I
Jai
would like, yes, Vikiji Guru Bhai, please continue.
Jai Gurudev to everyone. Welcome everyone in today's session. We are conducting these sessions by the blessings of our Gurudev, the empowered spiritual master. Gurudev Ramlal Siyag. The name of our Gurudev, you can search in the internet, in social media platform, and the name Gurudev Ramlal Siyag, and you will find the website, the www.thecomforter.org. In this website, you will find all the details of our beloved Gurudev, and what is GSSY, Gurudev Siyag Siddha Yoga. You will find everything in details. This GSSY, or this yoga, is a boon for mankind. Today, if you see in this world, you will come across, there are conflicts, there are differences, there are wars going on across the globe. There is no peace at all if you look around. And where is that peace? Nobody is. Everyone is in the conflict with others, and the real peace is within us. That real peace can be accessed by following this Guru Siyak Siddhi Yoga. That is why in the beginning I said that it is a boon for this mankind. Gurudev, Gurudev's words, if you look at our Gurudev's word, Gurudev used to say, I have set out alone in this world to destroy all the tamasic tendencies. Tamasic tendencies is actually a Hindi Sanskrit word, which it means Gurudev has alone set out in the world to destroy what is evil, what is bad, what is negative in the mankind. In the destruction of this tendency, it is already there in every human body. It is in me, it is in you. Everywhere negative tendencies is there. These negative tendencies can be destroyed not by our own effort. There is a method, there is a practice, there is a method we need to follow, which Gurudev has given us. If you follow that method, that practice, then only these negative tendencies will be destroyed from the mankind, and we will attain good qualities in the right sense from our being. And how we will attain these things, you have to follow this divine practice given by the Gurudev. The practice is very simple. It was given in the video that was shown in the this session. Very simple. Just we have to chant the mantra. Gurudev always used to say that yoga cannot be mastered by without chanting the divine mantra. You have to chant the mantra. The secret, the mystic mantra is there. That seed mantra or beej mantra is there. You have to listen this month from the voice of Gurudev, and then you start the chanting the mantra, and the negative tendencies which is there around the world in every human being, that negative tendency will go away from your being uh, by chanting this mantra. And when you chant the mantra, the bliss will come. The bliss will come from within. That bliss, that intoxication without drugs, you will experience that bliss. And if you start experiencing this bliss, your all physical disease, your all mental disease, your all spiritual disease will go away from yourself, and you will experience bliss and peace in your being. And by doing this practice, I am 100% sure that the peace will prevail in this world, which is missing in today's world. Gurudev always says that it is now this practice is for the divine transformation of m- human mankind. It is not for a Hindu, it is not for Christian, it is not for Muslim. It is for every mankind in this world. You just follow wherever you are in this world. You may be in Africa, you may be in USA, you may be in Antarctica. Just click. You have the use social media platform in your mobile phone. You just search the name of our Gurudev, Guru Ramlal Siag, and after searching this name, you will find the website, thecomforter.org, and you just go through the Comforter website. You will get initiated by Gurudev's mantra, and keep on chanting the mantra, and everything is the mantra. The more we chant the mantra, the negative tendencies will go away from our body, and you will be healed from physical disease, mental disease, and spiritual disease. And this is what our Gurudev's mission is. That's why we are conducting this session, and we are spreading his mission throughout the mankind. And Gurudev has written one book, Religious Revolution in the World. Gurudev wants to bring out one religion for the mankind. That religion is not a separate religion. It is a religion that is for the entire mankind. You have to, Gurudev has given one name. You have to chant this name, and you have to go within yourself by chanting that mantra, which is possible for every mankind. So I request Pankaj Ji Guru Bhai to please share the religious revolution book that was composed by Adhyatma Vigyan Satsang Kendra, and actually the inspiration or the writings of our Gurudev's Siyag, Ramlal
Yeah.
Siyag. Jai Gurudev.
Sorry. Yes, Vicky Guruvai, you have said it correctly that religious revolution in the world. When Gurudev started his mission with the blessing of his Gurudev, that is Baba Gangainath Ji Yogi, that time, there were a lot of prophecies regarding Gurudev and about this Siddha Yoga as well. And the change, basically the change which world is passing through, we call it as religious revolution in the world. It has been predicted by many, you know, astrologers and many future predictors that there will be a time when a single man from India, from a village, will conquer the world in terms of religion, spirituality, peace, and he will bind entire, human race in a single goal or single objective or, with a single base. So Gurudev realized this thing and he then written himself that this revolution which is going to come in the world will come with Guru Siyag Siddha Yoga. In this Siddha Yoga, as Vicky Gurubai said, that we chant the mantra. There is only one mantra which is being given by Gurudev. One mantra, one world, one religion, one flag. So that's what we call it as revolution in mankind. So far, whatever we are experiencing and practicing on the name of God are not result oriented things. We have to wait. We have to, assume few things by ourselves. There is no concrete science given by anybody in the world. They say that, okay, do this particular process for 20 years, 15 years, then you will start getting holy results. No, that is rubbish. Gurudev says that if there is some power that has to be experienced immediately, not after 20 years. So we say that you follow the process of Guru Siyag Siddha Yoga, and within 15 minutes, you will experience the results. What are the results? Very much beneficial result. The first result is about curing all the diseases. Whatever disease you are suffering from, it may be curable or incurable for the medical science. But while practicing the Siddha Yoga, that particular disease will get cured automatically. You will not need any further medications or any other exercise. You just need to practice 15 minutes morning, 15 minutes in the evening, Siddha Yoga. And during this 15 minute, you need to see the image of Gurudev at between the eyebrows, as you have seen in the video as well. And you need to chant the mantra. The mantra chanting has to happen throughout the day, throughout the month. Every time means of your every minute of your life, you need to chant the mantra. You may ask that I am a student or I am a businessman. My life is so busy, I cannot chant the mantra. So Gurudev says that, okay, fine, you just remind or recall during the day for 10, 12 times whether the mantra is being chanted or not. If it is stopped, then start it. Start chanting it. You do it for maybe 15 days, then we have something called ajapa. There is a term in yoga that we call it as ajapa. That means the mantra will automatically get started within your heart. So then onwards, you don't even need to chant the mantra, it will automatically be chanted. So it's very simple philosophy, very straightforward and result oriented. That is the reason we call it as a revolution, because and it is above and beyond the religions and the castes and the countries. It's for entire human race. So whoever will practice it will get benefited within 15 minutes. That's our challenge, provided he's following the proper process. There is no limitation of any kind of, whatever you are from, whoever you are, from where you are, what is your education level, how much you know about spirituality, how much you know about yoga. Those things doesn't matter at all. It's a very simple process. You just understand it and follow it. You will start getting the results as simple as that. So now, as Vikiji Gurubai has mentioned, that this book has been written by Gurudev Sri Ramlalji Siyag, and it is available on the website as well. How you can download it? Let me show you. So this is our website, www.comforter.org. In that, if you go to Gurudev, then you will see the religious revolution in the world. If you click on that, you will get the book. You can download it. So I have already downloaded it. So maybe Vicky Gurubai, would you like to take over now?
Yes, I would like to say something. If you, I would request the world to go through this book. This book has everything which is required for bringing peace in this world. We are, as I already said, that we are suffering from many diseases in on physical level, and we are stressed on mental level because of economic pressures, and there are several reasons for this. And second and thirdly, if you see around the world, there is a tension in the world, which may lead to the world wars, etc. Here is the key to the peace of the world. How to bring about this peace in this world. This is written in the book. Very you have to follow. You have to. That's why I am requesting from this platform to the entire world. Just search the website of a Gurudev. Download this book, Religious Revolution in the World, and just go through it. And you will find that here is the solution for all the miseries that is going around in the world. And Gurudev rightly says, Gurudev says that in the book, that no single nation, religion, or caste or race can claim a monopolistic right over me. No one has monopolistic right over Gurudev. Gurudev is for all. Gurudev is the Gurudev many times says that Gurudev, when Gurudev has done this sadhana or spiritual attainments or siddhi, that Gurudev used to say that the supreme master has descended, the supreme power has descended in the physical body of Gurudev. So in the past, if you see in our Hindu philosophy, we see we worship Ram, we worship Krishna, and if you see in the Christian philosophy, they worship Jesus. But we have not seen them actually at that time when they were there. We have no recordings, video recordings, etc. We just only create the images. and it is coming on from down from thousands of years. But Gurudev, the supreme master of this world, has descended in the body of Gurudev. If you want to see the Lord, just click on his image, and you are physically seeing the Lord himself through the picture of Gurudev's Ramlal Siyag, as the supreme master is descended. In the past, we are not able to hear the voices of Ram, Krishna, etc. But when we listen to our Gurudev's voice, we are actually listening the voice of that supreme master. If you open your eyes and look at the sky, and you will realize what is the limitation, what the Lord would be if he's controlling the entire universe, creating the entire universe. That is our Gurudev. That master, the supreme master, has descended in our Gurudev, and that supreme master is there. We are blessed enough to find that supreme master in the form of our Gurudev. You just hear the mantra, and you will get the results here. You will just instantly you will get the result here by if you surrender to him, and if you listen to his mantra, the Sanjeevani mantra in his voice. That is the Kundalini power which is residing in the base of every mankind, in the spinal cord, in the base of the spinal cord. It is residing in every mankind's spinal cord, and it is there in sleeping condition, and it's get activated. It wakes up by his voice, and it is the command. It is the proof that he is the supreme spiritual master descended in the form of our Gurudev. Okay. In the book,
Well, Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Yeah, we are approaching to the session time. I
Yes,
would
yes,
request you just let's go through chapter by chapter, give a summary of what it is there in
yes, yes,
the in chapter. So,
yes, yes. You
and
you
then
please
we can
just
conclude.
one. Yes, yes. One by one, you can give the.
Okay.
Yes, yes. You give the intro. What is there the
So
kind the content? Yes.
the first chapter is Introduction to Siddha Yoga. That is what we have been discussing from the today's session from beginning itself. You have watched a video also. So in that video, you got, very highly high level overview of the Siddha Yoga. It is further, deepen insight to the Siddha Yoga philosophy. It is not very complicated, quite simple, but it has some uniqueness, and I'm sure that you would be liking it. So then we have how to get initiated into Siddha Yoga. Whenever we start any process, we need to, you know, uh, we understand the things and then we do practicals. So in that also, whatever practicals you need to do are explained in this how to get initiated into Siddha Yoga. Initiation, we call it as Shaktipat Diksha as well, which means that this initiation is nothing but you will listen the word from Gurudev, the mantra from Gurudev in Gurudev's voice. So a seeker has to listen the mantra for the first time from Gurudev only in Gurudev's voice. Second time or third time he can listen from anywhere if he wants to. But for the first time he has to listen in Gurudev's voice. The mantra is available on YouTube as well. You can search it out and you can take the initiation from there. And so once you listen the mantra and you are kind of baptized or you are initiated, you have taken the Shaktipat Diksha from Gurudev. So once you start chanting the mantra, after you have listened the mantra from Gurudev, then Gurudev will ask you to chant it mentally without moving lips and tongues throughout the day, throughout the month. And he will ask you to do the meditation for 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening. How to do the meditation, that process is also explained already. So by following this process, you will become the kind of uh, disciple of Gurudev, and you will accept him as a master. It is not required to be, surrender on the first instance, but you may approach him as a scientist that, okay, let me check what is there in this process. How much truth is there? Is it really true that you awaken the Kundalini Shakti and the Kundalini further induces different yogic movements and cure the diseases? So if you have curiosity, that is also sufficient, or you need to have uh, surrender to Gurudev. The third chapter is benefits of Siddha Yoga. In this, Gurudev has explained what all benefits and what all changes in your life you will experience if you keep continuing, uh, with the Siddha Yoga. If you practice Siddha Yoga on daily basis, what all changes you will experience. The fourth chapter is philosophy of Siddha Yoga. It is, you can say, the introduction was a, kind of overview. And this philosophy of Siddha Yoga means from where it got started, who started it, and how Gurudev is giving it to the world now. What all happened behind the screen. It's kind of history. Life sketch of Guru Siyag. Then, as the title indicates, you will learn in this chapter how Gurudev was born and what all difficulties and what all situations and what all kind of sadhana means, what all worships and what all siddhis he has acquired during his life, and how he has, you know, what all things made him what he is today. So those all things are described in this chapter. Prophecies about Guru Siag. Now there are a lot of prophecies about this new changes what is coming in the world at spiritual level. So the brief on all the prophecies are compiled in this chapter, the sixth chapter, and which all are directly referring Gurudev in their words. And those are simple words. You can just those were predicted before Gurudev took birth. So you can understand that he is the one. Prophecies of Holy Bible. In the Bible, we discussed it in the last session as well, that in the Bible, the entire Christian community is waiting for the third comforter to come and save them. And Jesus told them to wait for him. And he said that he will come not many from now, not many days, means maximum 2 days he should be coming. So Gurudev launched his website in 1997, and he also visited Jerusalem. So he appeared before the world with his website, and he's giving all the changes what all Bible has referred to. One of the most important, I think, point which Bible indicates. All those things are already mentioned in this chapter, but I'm just giving you an overview that in this chapter, uh, Bible has there is a sentence that whoever will make us see the future and the past will be considered as the God or the comforter. So many of our Guru Bhai Guru Bens are now visualizing the future and you know excuse me. So in summary, this chapter is all about Bible statements and their kind of connection with Gurudev. Again, the same thing, meaning of prophecies, it's the same thing. And finally, last not the least, the word peace. So now, you know that everywhere we are listening news about the world war, and every second country is enemy of some other country. So how the word peace is possible now in this scenario is through Siddha Yoga only. So this is where we say and we claim that Siddha Yoga is a very peaceful and a a process which will change the human at mental level, at thinking level, what we call as vrittis or the tendencies. So if you are very much arrogant, or maybe you are quite egoistic, if you practice Siddha Yoga, you will see the your ego is getting subside in coming days, and you will see the result in that. So if one person is being transformed, entire human race can be transformed. And if entire human race is transformed, that means every country would like to go for peace. So this uh, the evil tendencies or the negative thoughts, all those will get subside. So there will be everywhere peace. All right. I think I tried my best to give you a glimpse of every chapter in this. I hope you will download this book and try reading it once at least. And let us know if you need any further assistance in that. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes, we are done with today's topic. That's the religious
Okay.
revolution of the world. The book given by written by our Gurudev. We'd request the entire world from this platform to just go through this book and experience what is Guru Siyag Siddhi Yoga, and by doing this, by following this, what changes can be come up in our life. And it is practically result oriented practice. You will find the results in just 1 or 2 days, or in it can't take many days by for waiting for results. You will experience the results right now, as Gurudev always says. Jai Gurudev. If anyone wants to say anything, otherwise we will conclude today's session by uh, praying to